Guys, Justin from Talk Android here with LG's G6 that was announced at MWC 2017 in Barcelona earlier this year. Now in the US and other markets, the phone is shipping, so you can buy it. In the US, it costs between $650 to $720, depending upon the carrier. AT&T has it priced pretty high, but T-Mobile has it priced for just $650. And LG itself will be selling a US unlocked model. So last year, the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. Later on, they came along with US unlocked models, and LG will do the same for the G6. So you will be able to get a US unlocked one. But today, we're just going to unbox the T-Mobile model that we got. So let's take the lid off and put that to the side. So this is the phone itself. And we're going to take it out of here, this little carrying thing, but we'll just put that to the side right now. And this is a T-Mobile model. So you get a T-Mobile branded welcome start guide. I don't really have to open this, so it's just simple stuff. You know, you're just going to find out about the device in there, nothing to see. That's for us. And here is the charging cable that LG includes. It is on one end USB Type-C, USB-C I guess I can say now because it's common. There is a USB-C port on the G6, and the other end of this connector is USB, so that's handy. And that means the wall adapter also has, on the side here, a USB 3.0 port, and I really don't have to take the plastic off of this either, but it's just a little habit I have, so I guess I will remove all of that as well, if I can. There should be a little tab somewhere. Yep, there we go. Okay, so you have that, and then in here is the SIM card tool / micro SD card, so you can just pop that in, and I guess I'll do it with the phone so you can see if we could get this little sucker out of its bag. Oh, the bag, there we go. So that pops out, and then I will just take the phone so you can see it. It's on this side. You just pop that sucker in there, and it'll come out. It's actually pretty big, so you will get a nano SIM tray and a micro SD card tray. You can put both in, and the phone is water resistant, so you can dunk it into water and nothing bad will happen. So the phone itself has a 5.7-inch display, but if you have the G5, you'll actually find out that it is smaller than the G5. That's because this phone has an aspect ratio of 18:9 rather than 16:9, so you get more space for the display. Rather, the bezels aren't that big. You can see top and bottom, they're very small, and on the sides, they're practically non-existent. So also, let me just take off the screen protector. So the display, yeah, is 5.7 inches. The resolution is a little bit more than Quad HD because the display is bigger than usual. It's longer. So you get 2880 by 1440, and it's full vision with Dolby technology. HDR content on services like Netflix are in the works for this phone, so if you watch shows like Daredevil, you will be able to enjoy that with, you know, premiere quality. HDR has to do with the contrast, high dynamic range. So if you're watching stuff on this phone, you'll find that out. So yeah, it has small bezels on the top and bottom. The sides you can see, if we get it close enough for you, practically non-existent. It'll be similar on the Galaxy S8, which is going for the same idea. So let's just power it on, and you do that with the power button on the back that doubles as a fingerprint scanner. And by the way, this is the Ice Platinum model. You can also get the G6 in the United States in black. I believe it's called Astro Black. This one is Ice Platinum, which is like a silver gray type of thing. And speaking of the back too, you will notice that the phone is not made out of some cheap plastic that LG is trying to call metal. This is truly metal. It's actually covered in glass, but underneath is metal, you can see. The frame is definitely aluminum. You can feel it. It feels very, very premium. But yeah, the back is covered with Gorilla Glass. The front is covered with Gorilla Glass. It's Gorilla Glass everywhere. So the back here is that power button that I said doubles as the fingerprint scanner. Beneath there is the G6 logo, and above that are a set of cameras, both of which are 13 megapixels, and they have one is a wide angle lens. You get dual LED flash. So LG is sticking with its dual camera setup. Along these sides, before I said here, you have the slot for the micro SD card and the SIM card. Up top is just a little antenna hole or microphone hole, and the auxiliary port. So you do get that, unlike on the iPhone 7. It's a nice little jab at Apple. On the bottom, you get another microphone hole, the USB-C port that supports charging and data transfers. The battery is 3300 mAh, and it is not removable, you can see. They did that so they can really get that water resistance and to fit, you know, a couple features that are going on in here. And on the bottom, next to the USB-C port, is the speaker grills. So you get that, and then on the left side is the our two buttons for volume, volume up, volume down, and I will show you the display while it's on. So you can see here it says welcome, but the reason I turned on the display is because I want to show you what's special about this display. You know, in all four corners it's curved, so if we get you up close, I'll see if I can zoom in for you. There we go. You can see here, you have a curve. But if you actually look closely, it is a little sharp. That's unfortunate. But LG was able to do this because, not just for visuals, they were able to do it because it actually helps the phone's durability. So if you drop it, if you had sharp edges, you know, a sharp corner, and you dropped your phone, there would be so much pressure on the corner of the device, so it would probably end up shattering the display, damaging the display, shattering glass, I should say. But if you have this curve, it absorbs shock and distributes the shock so that you don't get a fully damaged display. So it's covered in Gorilla Glass, and you get this aluminum frame that's curved and all to distribute shock. So your display probably will not shatter, which is a great thing. Other specs include a Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 processor. Yes, that's the same one that was in phones like the Pixel from last year, the Galaxy S7 in select markets. It's unfortunate, but you really shouldn't be disappointed, because if you're familiar with those phones, you know that performance is no problem. The Snapdragon 821 and the Pixel actually performs fantastically, so there is no problem, and there's 4 gigabytes of RAM here, as well as 32 gigabytes of internal storage. The front camera is 5 megapixels, and I have yet to find out for myself, but I am hearing that there is no LED notification indicator up top here, so I guess one is ambient light, and another, I don't know. Maybe there is an LED indicator, I'm not sure myself, I have to use the phone. But they do have the always-on display, that's here, and that is what you will be using for the for notifications to see them. Like I said, you get a USB-C port, and it has Qualcomm's Quick Charge 3.0 technology, and in the US and some other markets, you do get wireless charging, so you can toss this phone onto a wireless charging pad. It will begin charging. Inside is Android 7.0 Nougat with LG UX, and actually if I go really fast through all of this, I could probably show you the software really quick. Let's see if I can get there fast for you guys. Just set the time. We don't need a name, no fingerprint. Oop. And we'll just agree. This is a T-Mobile model, so you will get some pre-installed software, and they do let you choose if you want the app drawer or not. I always say yes, because, you know, app drawers, we need them. That's what Android is all about. So here's the software, just a quick look I'll give you. It's not stock Android, obviously. Here's the notification shade. Bring it down further, you can see you know, it's better than other software overlays. It's just not the best. So yeah, this is the G6. We will have more on this phone, including a full video review. For the first time, we will be doing a full video review of a phone. So just subscribe to our channel and go to talkandroid.com for more coverage of the G6 from LG.